what they call it, a latency problem. He doesn't have a latency problem. He's paying less commission, he's paying less spread. So if I'm going to compete with a guy, a dealer in a bank that doesn't pay any spreads, or he's actually a market maker, so I'm paying him, and he has a much faster internet access, so his order gets into the market before me. He also has the ability to see the market depth, who's buying and who's selling, because all of us, when we're trading versus our broker. If my broker is company XYZ, then I'm dealing with XYZ. I don't see UBS, I don't see Credit Suisse, I don't see FXCM, I don't see this. I'm seeing the quotes that's coming in from, they say they aggregate all that lovely stuff, but I mean, I'm sure they're right. But anyway, so we don't play their games, because if they have all these tools and ammunition that's against me, if I play their game, at the end of the day I'm going to lose. And that's why the big number of traders that come into the market, unfortunately, during the first year they have a great deal of difficulties. And why? Because they're trying to compete and they don't have the it's like me playing basketball against Michael Jordan. I mean, there's no way I can beat the guy. Okay, so I play a different game. I can take Michael Jordan and play him soccer or something which he cannot play, so I can beat him. And that's the same thing when you're using price behavior. You're using tools that you can identify based on the market movement and the essence and the rules of technical analysis and price behavior. That gives you the edge, and that's what you want, because at the end of the day you want to make money. Okay, so that is the short lecture of so now we want to go to the euro yen, because also the euro is strong and the yen is strong. But look at that baby over here. That is a pretty sight. Look at that daily chart. That is a magnificent sight. This was, if you guys recall, the 107 was our first buying point. That was the intervention of the Bank of Japan. Now the 113.60 is the new structural point. Okay, that the long point was the 112 from 2 weeks ago, and our initial structural point was the 112.02. Alright, so we're pretty much on the long side here. So let's see what we definitely want to this is a magnificent chart, guys. This is so pretty. So the 113.60, and what is this baby over here? 114. Wow. 114.72. We close at 114.75. If anything in the world, guys, is a mark of strength, this is it. There is your structure point. We broke above the structure point and we closed above the structure point, even though it is 2 pips. So above that structure point, nobody was even interested to take profits. That is good. So one of the top things on our lists for tomorrow is the euro yen, and we need to be buying it. Let's see what the high, above 114.85. That is a no, that's a good trade. Above 114.85, that's our long. And what's the 114.74? 1 second, guys, 1 second. No, the sound is there, Nasser. I can they all can hear me. Can you all hear me, guys? Okay, sorry, Kamal, that you can. Okay, good. They hear me. So it's at your end, Nasser. Okay, so in this, so we want to be, we're looking at buying it above the 114.85, and we're going to place our stop right below the market side. So the market side here is 114. $52. Now we don't want to go short or touch it on the short side. Any move from here, look at this, is your 130. Look at this here at the low of this chart. This is 113.74, which is about 15 pips above the structure point, which is 113.60. So any move from here coming down like this from here is a buying opportunity, it's not a selling opportunity. We will only short it below 113.75 because it's pretty much close to the structure point. So I'm going to go short if it trades below 113.75, 74.90, it's 75. I'll make it 74.90 so everybody doesn't. Okay, and our structure short point is 113.60, and I'm going to pick the structure long point in a second. And if we go long above 114, this is my stop. If I go short below 113, let me do this. I'll make the shorting point 113.60, so just not to confuse you guys, because the difference is only 15 pips, so it doesn't matter. In this case, the short stop is also 113.60. So it breaks below the structure point, it is also a short point, and it is also our stop. When we say a stop of 113.60, it's precisely your entry. Again, I have to repeat, give it 10-15 pips, so your stop practically is going to be 113.80. Alright, so this is the euro yen. We buy above 114.80. Our stop is 114.52. We're going to go short below 113.60, which is also the structural short, and it is also our short stop. The structural long, which I haven't done yet, wow, 119.66. That thing, I mean, the move now, really, guys, you have to keep an eye on the euro yen, and that tells me that there probably will be some intervention in the dollar yen, in the yen pairs. So this is 119. The structure long is one. Keep an eye on the euro yen, guys. That might be the move for next week. Okay. So that is the euro yen.